In this video, I am giving information on Siberian ibex regarding its distribution, characteristics, diet, and IUCN status. And last update on the Himalayan ibex is a last update as a Siberian ibex subspecies that is Capra sibirica. And Himalayan ibex scientific name is the Capra sibirica, is the longest and heaviest member of the genus Capra, and it lives in the Central Asia and is the most widely distributed species in the genus Capra. In terms of the population stability, Siberian ibex are currently ranked as a near threatened species due to overhunting, mainly by the wealthy foreign hunters. Siberian ibex has formerly been treated as a subspecies of the Eurasian alpine ibex, or whether or not it is a single species or a complex is still not really clear. But Himalayan ibex, last recent update on the Himalayan ibex, which is mainly in India, the ibex is distributed mainly in the trans-Himalayan ranges of the Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir and the Himachal Pradesh up to the river Satluj. A recent study by the scientists of the Zoological Survey of India, or ZSI, has proved that Himalayan ibex distributed in the trans-Himalayan ranges of the Jammu and Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh is a distinct species from the Siberian ibex. The paper Genetic Evidence for Allopathic Speciation of the Siberian ibex in India has recently been published in the Endangered Species Research on International Peer-Reviewed Journal. This is a Hindu report, and latest, more recently, the Himalayan report on the updates on the Himalayan ibex is a Siberian ibex subspecies that is Capra sibirica, and it is a type of wild goat that lives in various settings, including the cold deserts, rocky outcrops, steep terrain, and high flying flats, mountain ranges, and low mountains and foothills. And ibex, it has historically been considered as a subspecies of alpine ibex, and it is unclear whether it is whether it is notably unique or from the other ibex or unique, whether it is notably unique or from the other ibex. And it is the long ibex species is the Siberian ibexes because are the longest and heaviest members of the Capra genus, and the Siberian ibexes are the found in the mountain environment in Asia, and elevation ranges from the 500 to elevation ranges between 500 meter elevation to 6,700 meter elevations in nations such as India, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Mongolia, Pakistan, Southern Siberia, and China. And this is a report September 2023 updates on the Himalayan ibex species. The diet of the Siberian ibex. Siberian ibex feed on the grasses, herbaceous plants, mosses, lichens, young shoots, and birds. And the characteristics about the size ranges, size and heights of the soldiers ranges 35 to 130 centimeter, and and weight between the 60 and 35 to 130 kilogram, and males are longest significantly larger than the females, and females are the gray brown and distinctive horn and beard, and horns both ibex beard, beard and horns, but females significantly smaller than the male, and Siberian ibex mostly above the timberline in areas of the steep slopes, tree line, and areas of the rocky screes. And their habitat consists of the high altitude, steppe, alpine meadows, and regions of semi-desert like Trans-Himalayan. In the Gobi Desert, they may be found on the hills as low as low as 700-meter elevations, but they are more commonly found between the 2000 and 5000-meter elevation, that is above 6600 feet and 16,400 feet. In summer, descending to lower elevations, sparsely in forested slopes during the winter. And most Siberian ibexes are seen in the central and northern Asia, Afghanistan, western and northern China, northwestern India, and Tajikistan, eastern Uzbekistan, Mongolia, Pakistan, and South Central Asia. The genus Capra, goats genus Capra in the family Bovidae, and found in the mountains of the Europe and northwestern Africa. But recent study by the scientists of the genus has proved the Himalayan ibex is distributed in the Trans-Himalayan ranges, and is the distinct species from the Siberian ibex. And more recent last update on the Himalayan ibex is as per latest updates. It is a type of wild goat, lives in the various settings of the cold deserts, and is a subspecies of the Siberian ibex. That is Capra sibirica. Himalayan ibex is a Siberian ibex subspecies. The last update. This is a report of September 2023, and साइबेरियन आइबेक्स एक ऐसी जंगली बकरी की प्रजाति है। यह ज़्यादातर मध्य एशियाई देशों में जैसे अफगानिस्तान, मंगोलिया, कजाकिस्तान, किर्गिस्तान, ताजिकिस्तान, उज्बेकिस्तान और रूस के कुछ हिस्सों में जो है पाया जाता है। इन विशाल बकरियों के दोनों लिंगों के सींग होते हैं। I have already discussed. They are Siberian ibex are heaviest and largest in sizes, and both bear horns. The Siberian ibex, जिसे Altai ibex, एशिया ibex, Gobi ibex, Himalayan ibex, Mongolia ibex तथा Tian Shan ibex सहित क्षेत्रीय नामों से भी जाना जाता है। यानी रीजनल, क्षेत्रीय मीन्स regional, regionalized names, commonly known by the regional names like the Altai ibex, Asian ibex, and Central ibex, Gobi ibex, and Himalayan ibex, Mongolian ibex, and Tian Shan ibex is a polytypic species of the ibex, a wild relative of the goats and sheep, and it lives in Central Asia and is the most widely distributed species in the genus Capra. आइवेक्स एक बहु प्रतिरूपी प्रजाति है, जिसको मैंने बोला पॉलीटाइपिक स्पीसीज। एक जंगली रिश्तेदार है बकरियों और भेड़ों की। यह मध्य एशिया में रहता है और अब तक जो है कैप्रा जीनस में सबसे ज़्यादा वितरित प्रजाति है, यानी कि हाईली डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड स्पीसीज है। इसका वाइड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है। जनसंख्या स्थिरता के संदर्भ में, यानी कि जो इसका कंजर्वेशन स्टेटस है या पॉपुलेशन के बेस पे, ये इसको जो है वर्तमान में जो है खतरे के निकट, यानी कि नियर थ्रेटन के रूप में जो है स्थान दिया गया है। और भारत में आइवेक्स मुख्य रूप से केंद्र शासित प्रदेशों जैसे लद्दाख और जम्मू कश्मीर और हिमाचल प्रदेश के ट्रांस हिमालयी पर्वतमाला, यानी कि ट्रांस हिमालयन जून्स में यह 17 नदी तक मिलता है। हिमालयन आइवेक्स एक विशिष्ट प्रजाति है और एक आनुवंशिक अध्ययन से पता चलता है, जो रिसेंट जेनेटिकल स्टडीज़ के बेस पे, कि वे साइबेरियन आइवेक्स से भिन्न हैं। जूलॉजिकल सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया ZSI के वैज्ञानिकों ने एक हालिया अध्ययन ने साबित कर दिया है कि जम्मू कश्मीर, लद्दाख और हिमाचल प्रदेश के ट्रांस हिमालयी पर्वतमाला में वितरित, यानी डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर हिमालयन आइवेक्स साइबेरियन आइवेक्स से